All right, now that this is done, I'm going to be moving on to the cat house. These two uh, barrels have diatomaceous earth in them. I got two 40-pound bags of food grade diatomaceous earth. I pretty much have everything that I need for this year, but I'm prepping for next year. This one's going to be my herbal blend for the animals. Their herbal supplement that I'll add to their feed. And this one will be my herbal blend for my plants. And this will be like my all natural 7 dust. I call it 13 dust because there's 13 ingredients. But basically, it'll be like 7 dust, but it'll be all natural. So, got those in the works. I'll get working on them throughout the year. I need to order all the herbs. I got some of them, but I got to order. I got to double check on my herbs, make sure I got what I need, or make sure I get what I need. Um, yeah. And then I'll be good to go. So there you go. All right, on to the cat house. And then I'll come and scoop this up later and take it to the greenhouse. I already took the bag, the leaf blower bag, to the greenhouse. Later, I'll scoop all this up and take it to the greenhouse as well. It's mostly paper and rust, but I'll pick out any other crap that doesn't need to be in there. But I pretty much already picked out most of the crap that don't need to be in there. There's a couple old flags, but other than that, most of it's just paper and rust. So it'll be fine in the greenhouse. It'll be fine here, to be honest. But I'm afraid there might be some nails in it, and I definitely don't want that in my tires. So if I put it underneath the dirt in the greenhouse, the nails will rot down and go back to the earth. So, not that I'll be driving up against this here. In fact, I'll probably have more gravel in here covering this up soon. But I just don't want to take any chances of getting nails in my tires. Well, we don't want nails in our feet either, but like I said, if I put it underneath the dirt in the greenhouse, then it'll be fine because I still got to take some more dirt in there. So I'll put this underneath that dirt. All right. All right. Before and after on the chicken coop. I mean, not the chicken coop, the cat house. Chicken cat coop. So, as you've seen in a previous video, I got 2 pieces down. I still gotta go buy one more piece. But what I'm gonna do now is clean this up. Measure and cut the next board. And then whatever I have left, I'll basically I'll see what I need next. The next piece is gonna be just 4 foot, but then I may be able to use the scrap for the next piece, but I doubt it. But definitely the board after this, I'll be able to use the scrap for the last. So like this board that I'm cutting now, I may not be able to use the scrap from it, but the next board that I buy for this next section, I should definitely be able to use the scrap from it to finish off. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This should take 4 boards total. I bought 3. I'll probably go buy another one. But I still got to redo Elizabeth and Sarah's old camper as well. So as soon as I get done with this, then I'll be working on that. So I got the box truck done. I got the cat house halfway sort of done. I got the container done now. And now I just got to finish this and do that other camper so I can use it for a garden supply camper. Garden stuff, tool supply. And then I get to clean this mess up. I want to be able to drive over here. I want it to be a circle drive. We thought the fence line was further over, and so we were using, well, I had this further over, and so, and further back, I think. And so we were using this here as part of the circle, but we had to move the fence line over. So I can still drive around it, but it'll be a little tight if I have a trailer. So I'm basically trying to reorganize it so I can drive back here with a truck and trailer, make the loop, and drive back out without running anything over. And I gotta kill that honey locust tree too. But anyways, yeah. David Ray wanted this old TV. I'm not sure why. I think he wanted just the lens, but this doesn't have that new lens. So I don't know. I'll probably just burn it. I forgot I had those. I knew I had the landscaping bricks, but I forgot about the cinder blocks. Some of David Ray's junk that he left behind. I'll just take it to the scrap metal. Yeah, he took some of my good stuff and then left his garbage. Sounds fair. Alright, I got the bulk of it. I'm not gonna like scrape it clean or anything, because they're just gonna poop in here again. You know, I put this new floor down for them and they poop on it. So yeah, between the cats and the coons, this place is disgusting. But yeah, I got it all swept out, scraped out. I used the whoa, gotta be careful where I walk. Soft spots everywhere. So I used the hard rake to get the bulk out, and then I used the soft rake, or no, the broom to sweep out the rest. And this basically was the bathroom, and that's where I guess the toilet was. David ripped the toilet out, and that's now the door for the cats. That's how they go in and out. I'm gonna refloor in here as well eventually. I mean, that's my next project. But I'll go ahead and cut them a cat door as well so they can come in and out still. It'll just be more solid. You know, I'll basically just cut a square hole for them to go in and out. And I might actually put a trap door or put a door on it. But I don't see why I should, you know? I wonder what's in this hole. If there's anything. Whoa. Gotta be careful. If there's anything at all. It goes kind of back there a little ways. So that's a little nook they can hide in. That's pretty cool. I'll leave that exposed so that they can go in there as well. But yeah, I'm not sure what that was originally. Oh, it's probably was casing to keep the plumbing safe because it looks like that's where the plumbing pipes were. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the one who tore the toilet out. But anyways, yeah, we took the toilet out, or David Ray took the toilet out, so the cats can use this as a door. Originally, he wanted this camper for his own. PJ had it, and he had dogs living in it. And David Ray thought he would clean it up and make it his house, which I knew how he was, and I was like, yeah, I don't see that happening. But I was like, I saw it as a chicken coop, and I was like, well, yeah, I'll spend $200 on that. So I paid $200 for this. PJ hauled it over here, and came with the fifth wheel deal for the back of the pickup truck too. I ended up selling it for like $200, so I basically got this whole thing for free. And then I ended up buying a brand new one from my cousin, fifth wheel for the back of the pickup truck, brand new, from my cousin for $100. So yeah, I came out ahead on that one. But anyways, it ended up becoming a cat house. Like I said, David was gonna make it his house, but I knew that wasn't gonna happen, and I was right. And then I was thinking it would be a good chicken coop, which you still could, but we ended up building a chicken coop instead because this ended up becoming a cat house. So yeah, and it's still not a bad uh, cat house. I just basically got to redo the floor, get those mattresses out of there. I moved all these boxes from the box truck so that Sarah could use my box truck. This is all kitchen stuff. David went through and picked out what he wanted to keep. Stole a bunch of my stuff, I'm sure. I hadn't had a chance to go through them yet. He picked through them and took what he wanted, left me the rest. But I'm gonna go through and clean everything up and rebox everything and put it back in the box truck and clean up this top section here and cage it off, make this one big caged room and put litter boxes in there. And that's where the newcomer cats will stay for a week or two until they get acclimated to the land. That way they don't run away. And then um, yeah, then I'll open the door and let them out, and then they can mingle with the rest of them. But about 2 weeks is how long they need to be locked up, and I can't keep them in a small cage because I don't have anybody here to keep an eye on them. Not that anybody kept an eye on them anyway while they were here in small cages. So yeah, and since this is supposed to be a cat sanctuary, I need to have a place where the cats can be for 2 weeks while they're getting acclimated. And then I can release them into the wild or whatever, release them with the rest of the cats. And then, you know, that'll be Fort Knox up there. So I'll have regular food. I'll have like a normal gravity feeder for them because, you know, hopefully they won't be able to get out and nothing will be able to get in. And then they can just eat whatever they want, whenever they want, fatten up basically. And then I'll have a litter box. And then I'll just come home and take care of the litter box when I get home. And I'll have to do that for 2 weeks. And then after that, they'll be out here with the rest of the cats, so I won't have to worry about litter boxes. I hate litter boxes. But yeah, that's my game plan. So now I'll do my measurements and then I'll go cut my board and put it down. And then maybe I better close the door. Well, I'll close the door before I leave so the goats don't go up in there and poop all over the place and tear the place up. Alright, I screwed up, but I didn't screw up. I almost screwed up, basically. So I forgot to get a measurement. But let's see, I've got 3 foot and a half, 36 and a half inches scrap. But when I did my measurements, I forgot to measure what are you looking at? I forgot to measure from there to there and from there to there. I measured across there and across there, but I didn't measure, and I measured across here, so I guess I could have done the math and subtracted what I needed maybe. But I figured it'd be better to come back and measure again. They always say, measure twice, cut once. So, CYOA. And the scrap is 3 feet. So it won't quite be enough. Because 4 feet is right here. So my 3 foot scrap would be 6 inches shy, basically 7 inches shy. So what I'm thinking is I'll skip that piece for now. I'll go get a new board next time I'm home and cut this piece. It's 5 foot. No, 5.5. 5.5 feet. So I'll take 8 foot piece and cut this piece out, you know, going at an angle like this. 6 feet. But I'll go 5.5. I'll cut a 5.5 foot board and then basically cut my angle out. And I'll also include a piece to go in here. And then so this will all be one piece. And then whatever I have left over, this is less than 3 feet. Yeah. So I can use my 3 foot section in here maybe. 3 foot by 3 foot. Okay, so that scrap that I got today will go in here. And the scrap that I have left over from here might fit in here. That might work. So I'll get these measurements, do that cut today, get this started, then I'll throw down some scraps over the floor like I did before, so we can walk in here without falling through the floor. And then next time I'm home, I'll go get one more piece, and then, well, I'll go ahead and get two more pieces because I'll need it for the other camper. So I'll go ahead and get two more pieces, and then that way, if I need to cut the second one for in here, I can. If not, then I don't have to. So I'll go ahead and get those measurements, and then I'll go get her done. Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Probably cut that off. So that's 11 inches. And that's 6 1/4. 11, 6 1/4. That's what I needed. Okay. Got it. So that's my original picture. Then I measured this side. And then I did these two. Then I did that one. That's basically from this corner here to that wall. And then I did this, but I forgot to measure that corner and that corner. So now I got those. So that corner is 6 1/4 inches, and this corner is 11 inches. Basically, it'll go underneath that duct work. So, yeah. All right, cool. It's almost 1. So I'm going to clean out my truck, go cut the board, go get Cindy, then come back and put the board in, and then we're going to work on the greenhouse. All right. Ah, crazy cats. I'm battening down the hatches, getting ready to go back out on the road. So you got to see the container that I did. And I'm sure I showed you the box truck already before. But here's the box truck. Got it all done, all refloored. I just got to redo the ceiling. I already did the roof. I just got to redo the ceiling. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 panels, 3.5. I think I already have one. I'll use it for the half since it's old and nasty. Probably nasty, I don't know. It's not really nasty, but now I'm going to show you the cat house. Well, real quick, I'll show you this too. This is what I plan on doing next. And then after I do this, I might just refloor my camper too. Why not? But yeah, this is Elizabeth's old camper. I'm basically using it for the garden supplies. But yeah, I'm going to basically refloor it. And it'll be usable too, because I already did Gocko roof on it as well. The ceiling's all fucked up, but I don't care. I'm just gonna let the ceiling fall out, and then I'll figure out what to do with it. Because it needs something different. I don't know what is up in that ceiling, but whatever it is, ain't holding, ain't working. But I'll worry about that later. Right now, I'm just gonna focus on the floor so we can use it. It's gonna get dark for some reason. So I'm gonna show you the house now. It's awesome. We'll find out. It is Callie. She's like, oh, I didn't know that opened. Yeah. So I basically tend to keep their medicine up here. I don't know what's in the rest of these cubby holes. If I can open them. Junk. Nothing. So yeah. So this is one of my boys. And then Tails, he's the orange tiger cat. He's the other boy. And then I got the other two boys over at Kaplinger. So I got 4 boys, but I think one's fixed. But I might leave Pivot over at Kaplinger just because he knows Kaplinger. That's where he's from. Or at least that's where we met him. Somebody dumped him probably there. Or or he was born there. I don't know. So I may end up taking a lot of these doors off so the cats can go inside these cubbies. Oh, they can go in there. Oh, wow, they can get back in there. Cool. I just took that door off today. Let's see where that goes. Oh, nice. They got a little cubby back in there. They can get up on top of that too, even. That's cool. So that's another little cat den. Sawdust. Sawdust. And this connects to the other side. Well, there's the charger for that broken battery. Once I put the floor down, I'll probably leave this open so they can go in there. And have that for a cubby for sleeping in as well. Probably put some blankets in there. So basically I'm just cleaning up and fixing up this cat house. For the cats. I might take that door off too. Oh yeah, they can't really get in there. Well, they could if I take the drawers out. Maybe put some clothes in there or some linens. And they can bed down in there as well. That's the fender well for the tires. And then we got that one too. I can open that up where they can get up in there. So, because they like to come up here and then go down here and sleep. So they might do the same in that one if I open it up. And then I'll probably just keep these for medicine and stuff. And the refrigerator, I keep their wet food in there. And this is their flea and tick medicine. I got more, but this is the stuff that I cut up for them already. And so I'll be giving that to them soon. And I could probably use this for a medicine cabinet. Probably should. I think I will in the future, but not tonight. And I know cats have in the past went back in there and I guess went back behind the toilet, the bathtub, and nested back there. So once I clean all this out, they'll have access to that again. And I know they have nested inside that bed and other places up in there. But I'm taking that bed out. I'm going to make this a caged in area. There's the pegboard that I can use for the box truck. But I'm going to take all this stuff out, clean that up, put fencing over the windows so they can't get out, but leave the windows to where they can breathe. And where I can open them or close them. And I'm going to put a door here. This used to leak, but I put Gecko roof on it. But anyways, I'll put a door here. Looks like there used to be a door here. I'll put another door here, but it'll be a cage door. So they can see in and the other cats can see in and these cats can see out. This will be for the newcomer cats. And I'll be able to open the cage door, walk in, close the door behind me, and take care of the litter boxes and the food and the water and whatnot. But it's pretty sound up there last time I checked. So, yeah. That's Tails. He's the other boy. Psst. He's probably trying to figure out what's going on with this thing in the way. There you go. He's funny. They're all funny. What? You think it's feeding time? I'm not gonna feed the possum. The automatic feeder will go off tomorrow. You guys can eat then. Because I overfeed you guys when I'm home. Fat cats. All right. So we're out of here. I got a mess out here to clean up, but I'll worry about that later. Right now I'm working on cleaning up the inside. I keep looking at these two and I keep thinking they're Pivot. But they're not. She acts like Pivot a lot. But you gotta watch her. She bites. She's a biter. Watch. Whoa. She's. All you gotta do is pet her and she'll get you. This one's her sister. She's different. She won't bite at all. She's very nice. But she acts like she will. She acts almost like this one, just less aggressive. Whoa! What's this on your feet? Your feet's purple or blood? No? Who knows? Alright. So they're good. Oh, my rake. So everything's good down here. Take this rake to the garden camper. I might move the garden camper up front. But I don't know. I might want a garden back here too, but probably not. This was... we were trying to do a sustainable community, but pretty much everybody who came out were worthless eaters. The only one that wasn't was Josh. He actually had a job and money, but then he wanted to dictate everything. So I was like, no, that's not going to work. So he had to go. Oh, and I'm pretty sure he had a crush on me. So it's like he thought David Ray and I were lovers, and then once I got rid of David, he thought he could come in and replace him. And it's like, no, I don't go that way. Oh, yeah. I gotta lock up the goats. That's the other reason I came back here. Can't let the goats run loose all week. They'll get into trouble. So anyways, mostly I just wanted to show you my floor. My almost finished product. I'm going to try to get that done next week. When I'm home. Cindy helped me with the greenhouse some more. We got 2 of the tables in position-ish. Pretty close to where they need to be. And then I found out my cages won't fit through the door. So I'm going to have to make my own that will. And yeah, I pretty much will probably just do pallet boxes. And then put my tomato cages inside the pallet boxes. And then grow my tomatoes inside the pallet boxes. And that way, if for some reason the goats do break in the greenhouse, they won't be able to decimate my tomatoes. So, because that's mostly what I'm going to be growing in there. The tables are going to be for starts and whatnot, workbenches, if you will. But I'm mostly going to have tomatoes growing in the greenhouse, and wild edibles like whatever's growing in there now is like chickweed and purslane. And if something else grows, I'll let it grow as long as it's an edible or a medicinal, one of the two. So, yeah, I just rotated them to the first yard again. So they'll be over here for 3 weeks. I believe they're all in, but we'll double check. Here they come. They think I got food, probably. Here they come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good. All right, I need both hands, so I guess that's it. Oh, I'll do a greenhouse video of what Cindy and I did, and then I'm going to bed. Bye, goodbye.